I don't care about size. You eating. So
you get off the head.
I'm
He
good
doing
on
more than that. He eating booty.
Listen, this is the reason why I don't care about size, right? Size does not dictate whether the sex would be good. That's number one.
No, you right.
Number two, a man cannot. That's how he's born. Men don't go to the store and say, "Let me get the smallest one up there."
Right, seriously.
So when a man has a small, so what? You shaming him? Listen, we having flat asses, no. Then you want a man to accept you for who you are, but you want to talk about his.
All right, welcome back to another episode. No Booker, I go by the name of Eli. As always, we got Ace with us.
Yes, indeed. It's your boy Ace. You know what it is. And if you ain't like us, subscribe yet. Just remember, God did.
I mean, God did do that. I ain't gonna hold you. Last but not least, we got Jew.
What it do? It's your boy Jew. I'm here with my crew. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok too. Pick up the merch. Go get you a shirt. And what's up, ladies? I'm feeling like a flirt. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give and go with it. I mean, rhyme.
Light-skinned nigga.
Oh no, yeah,
Light-skinned nigga.
I'm in a relationship.
He just rhyming, y'all.
Niggas in relationship rap about loving chicks all the time. You know what I'm saying? So
he just rhyming, y'all. He's still hating. Like is he ever not gonna hate? Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I'm letting people know he just
rhyming. My brother defended me.
Right. Anyway, we got some special guests in the building. Ladies, let them know where they can follow you at.
Hey, what's up? My name is Emily. Follow me at ___.
Yo, my name is Ja. You can follow me on Instagram at I am Jylene, Jylene.
Oh, yo, it's Tasia.
No,
if
you got hit
don't
with the year. You've been doing it the whole time.
My IG is AYOEL 4 Z's. If you are weird, please don't save yourself. Don't follow me at all.
And you forgot to tell your nickname, Miss Natural, because that's all you talk about. How natural.
This is not weave.
Like,
it's not. You want to pull it?
Oh,
it's giving scout.
Don't invite that nigga into a good time.
Look at that nigga over there. Like, he shit. Yo, man, before we get into these topics, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe because I ain't gonna front. We dropping heat. We need y'all to support us. Just like y'all support y'all OnlyFans models and all that. Y'all gotta support us, man.
That's a fact. A like is free.
Exactly. So get into his first topic. I know y'all seen this post about, I think it's the New York Post. They had talked about how women are more likely nowadays to cheat than men.
Yes.
Why do y'all think that is? Why is the roles flipped? Because earlier, when I was sending you the topics, you was about to go off on how niggas be cheating.
Yes.
Until I sent you that post and you got quiet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so why y'all think that is?
Insert crickets.
Women are more likely to cheat for emotional stability instead of like a nut, to be honest. Because niggas cheat and they just cheating to fuck. They ain't cheating for the next bitch to stay with them. They just cheating because they got testosterone in their body and they horny and they want to try something new. That's just how I feel. But when women get tired of a nigga, mentally she detaches herself after a while. And since this generation got a lot of emotionally detached men, women is not getting that from them. And they trying to find that in new guys. They just...
So y'all gonna just jump dick to dick until you find him?
Nobody said that.
I mean, clearly if y'all doing all this motherfucking shit.
I'm just saying, women out there, that's how they want to go about it. But I really feel like that's what it is because it's true. It's true. Women cheat because they get an emotional stability from another man, and that's what it is. Like they not cheating to go get a fuck. Like no, because a lot of bitches be sticking with niggas that got bad dick, so it's not to fuck.
Okay,
might be true.
I'm the old bitch of the group, so from what I've seen, men and women are not that different. I had this conversation with a friend of mine. Women do the same shit niggas do. Women can fuck and do not have to be emotionally attached. And men thinking that a woman has to be emotionally attached in order to cheat is a lot of the reason why y'all end up getting played. Women cheat because they have the option to do so. The same way if men had the same amount of options as women, they would do the same thing. People cheat because that's what they want to do. And because we had this little sidebar conversation, a lot of men are beta males. So if a woman will stay with a man if she's getting something out of the relationship, but she gonna fuck the nigga that she want to fuck. And that 9 times out of 10, that man is going to be the one that's not going to do shit for her because he knows she ain't shit nowhere. Women cheat because they want to. Because cheating is always a choice. It is never a mistake.
Right, and also because people be lacking self-discipline and shit.
And sometimes you don't have no self-discipline. Sometimes you don't have no self-respect.
Mhm.
It could be a combination of both.
Yeah, I think. You wanted to chip in real quick?
Honestly, I feel like women cheat mainly because it's like, all right, like this nigga's not my type. Like he's not really doing too much. Like for me.
I love how women are on this panel justifying cheating when men for years had to deal with y'all accusing us of cheating, and then when we say, "Yo, when we did cheat, we had these that's just excuses," but now y'all up here with a straight face, like, "Well, we cheating. It's okay for
I
us to
cheat.
cheat
Wait,
because."
can I ask a question real quick? So women ain't shit, right?
Most
Women
bitches
is
ain't
not
shit.
Oh,
Most
okay.
bitches
Alright.
ain't shit.
Alright,
Neither is
that's-
shit.
That's all I
Neither
wanted to
is
know.
shit.
Most women aren't.
That's all I
Niggas
wanted
ain't
to know.
shit.
Men and
neither.
women are not as different as a lot of people. They're not.
Also, sorry, I'm so sorry.
Go ahead.
Also, another reason why women is acting more like men nowadays is because niggas is losing their masculinity and bitches is out here acting like niggas. And it's like all of us is acting more alike now. Cause it's like niggas is being feminine, women is being
I just feel
more
like-
like men.
I just-
And we want, like, y'all not giving us what we need. So we trying to go
Why?
find it
Y'all want to
somebody
be the
else.
nigga?
A woman should never lose her femininity. If a
Exactly.
man wants to be a bitch, that's his
We
problem.
don't want to be like niggas, but if you
You gotta
can't have
think like
control
a
of the
nigga.
situation and you acting like a woman, how can we let our guard
How
down and give
on
you that
approach
control?
y'all act like the man? Y'all masculine.
We need to be masculine until
No,
you
you
show
don't.
us.
Women don't.
Until you
Incorrect.
They
show
don't.
us that
No,
you can be.
incor-
Otherwise, we're not gonna
incorrect.
step into our
Incorrect.
femininity. Like,
That's
you
wrong.
femininity is not conditional. If you have a vagina, you should always be feminine.
right.
Ooh.
But
I'm very cool. I'm very laid back. But
Right.
if I'm dealing with a man, I'm gonna be feminine regardless. If he is too soft or weak for me, I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm gonna move on.
Right,
But I'm not about to
period.
start acting like DMX.
But
because
there
this
has
nigga
been
wants to act like
times-
Mary J.
I feel
Blige.
like
Get
what
out,
she's
don't
trying to
tell me
say.
no, there has been times though. There has been times where I would have stood in a situation that I didn't need to be in. That's true. And I did step out of my feminine side because the nigga was being like that, taking the role of a woman, you know,
What was he doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
please.
What's the feminine?
feeling like a woman, getting mad at shit. Usually women would get upset
Like
at.
what?
No self-control.
You're not
no
saying nothing. You
self-discipline,
gotta tell her.
like-
I need
Mad is an
specific.
emotion.
Yeah, mad
That's not
word.
just-
I need specific examples.
I get mad
Like
'cause I hit my
women act
tone.
like women. Men are not supposed to act like
No, but
women. That's it.
what are you
Like,
doing that's making him get mad?
What did he get mad at?
It's not like that. Like men get mad. All right, social media. Let's say social media, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if a woman is posting their body on social media,
Mm-hmm.
you gonna get mad?
He
Yes,
should.
nigga, what you mean?
Listen, if a man cares about you,
Wait,
he's
right.
not gonna want what is his being displayed for
the world.
That's a man
Right.
caring about you.
No, this is what I'm saying. But if a nigga does it and I get mad, it's different.
No. I wouldn't want no nigga on Instagram with his shirt
What
out.
you
That
mean?
nigga, that's my chest.
Well, he got his shirt off or
Go
something?
put your shirt on.
Right.
I don't do double standards, me personally.
So if a man feels like he can have control over certain stuff that he feels like a woman can't get mad at, then I'm gonna act like a nigga and I'm gonna act just like you.
You don't act like a nigga, you just leave. You should
True.
never let a man.
I'm not saying that like right now I would do that, but I have done it before though.
Yeah.
I have done it before. I have
And-
put myself in a man's shoes just to prove a point, basically. Like, I'm gonna act like you and
That's
that's
wrong.
it.
So he was showing himself off on social media, and you was mad. And
no,
then,
I was
and then you
just
did the
using
same
it as an
thing.
example because there's multiple examples I could bring up, but that's
I dislike when women say that because these are the same women who be wanting men to express their feelings more
Yeah.
and be more in tune with their emotions. And then when he expresses his emotion, like, yo, I really don't like you being provocative on social media. He acting like a female. He acting like this is
It's
why.
selective.
Yeah, this is why men stay bottled
I'm
up.
fine with that as long as you're not doing the same thing. Because men expect shit out of women that they don't want.
That don't
women
mean
to
you turn
complain
into
about.
a nigga. You don't turn into a man. You don't get masculine because of that.
But men change how they act with women when women start taking control over shit. And it's actually sad that you have to do that to get something out of it.
I just feel like men play too much mind games. Like that's why I say
That
you gotta
shit
think-
work both
But
ways.
women do the same thing.
That's
I
a
can give
fact.
you a great example. My whole ass cousin. Let's start.
I'm
Oh,
fine.
shut up to
She
whole
had
ass
a
cousin.
good. She a whole ass cousin. She had a good man.
What's her name?
Good, Jaquel. Bitch, I don't like you. She had a good man. Good man, right? She left this good man for her coworker. Lied to the coworker.
Not
Told
the
the coworker, yeah. Lied to the coworker. Told the coworker she was going through a divorce. Got with the coworker. Fucked his brother.
Wait.
When I seen her the emotional damage that she did to her husband's far from pussy, but he did love her. And she broke him down emotionally, doing shit that she had no business doing. She's not never gonna find another nigga like that. Women play the same games. Right. And I always tell my male friends, because I'm the type, I'm not with the sisterhood shit. I don't got no sisters. I'm not with the sisterhood. I believe in taking accountability. A woman who can run game is way worse than a man, because when women do shit, oftentimes there's no accountability and there's no consequences. But when a man does something dumb, they gotta bear the brunt of it. Especially from a financial aspect. When women play games, it's way worse. And that is the reason why a lot of men are emotionally unavailable, because they probably opened up to a woman.
Where you say you feel like women don't take as much accountability?
Bitches don't take accountability for nothing.
You ain't even take accountability.
Women don't take accountability for nothing.
For women cheating.
I didn't blame. I said before that's what I would have did. I would definitely not do that now. But I'm saying it's part of the reason why women would probably think that.
But that's not taking accountability if you finding a butt in.
No, it's not. It's wrong. Period. I'm just saying I would never do it now.
Lead with that shit.
But I didn't, expect you to say like women would.
Women don't take accountability. Majority of women don't take accountability for shit that they do. I lost a homegirl because I held her accountable for something, and she thought I was gonna coddle her, and I let that friendship go. I'm not.
For what she was doing to her nigga or something?
Yes, you was cheating on him first,
right?
So let's not forget what you did 2-3 years ago. Now that he done did something, now you want to be all distraught and crying. But let's not forget what you was doing back in 2020.
99 to 2000.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wrong is right. I held him accountable, but if I'm your friend, I have to tell you when you're wrong too. Me being a friend does not mean that I'm supposed to just take your side. No, if I'm friends with somebody, I want you to call me on my shit. Because you calling me on my shit is gonna allow me to grow as a person. And if you're my friend, you should want to see that growth. So I cut that bitch off.
Right.
And then women love to say when men were cheating and stuff like that, why don't you just break up with him? Like, you know what I mean? Why don't you break up with her? Why don't you just break up? Why are you playing with her heart? So now that women are in the same position now, y'all cheating even more than, according to the data, y'all cheat more than men. Why y'all just don't break up with the nigga instead of going around messing with another nigga, getting emotionally
They gotta get their get back.
Like,
they gotta get their get back.
There's no get back. They doing it because they bored. Like,
you could get your get back and end up getting pregnant. Then you look like a dumbass.
But this is what I hear from other women with the emotional stability, and they can't get a blah blah blah. I never put myself in that position, but I'm just saying, like, I've stood with somebody that has cheated, but I never went with the tit for tat. Yeah, I know that don't do nothing. Like, at the end of the day,
My thing is when women cheating, they cheating for emotional stability, like you said. That's relationship ending, like, reason to cheat. You feel me? A man cheat just cause, but he still want his home. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like,
might be a lack of sex. He not getting. She not doing certain things for him. Like,
right.
We just had that post of Shorty not giving a man, head, like, those are reasons a man might cheat. Like, is that justifiable? No. But the same reason you want to say, well, they was emotionally detached and, the emotional stability. Like, why are we having these excuses now for women when they decide to cheat instead of just breaking up with the nigga? Like, yo, you're not pleasing me anymore. You're not
communication is key.
Communication is key. Yeah, that's a fact.
Two things though. Okay, one, I would like to say, you said women cheat for emotional reasons, right? But that, I would say that would be a feminine woman, right? If they all masculine, they trying to be like niggas, just getting their nut off nowadays. Wouldn't you agree or you disagree?
To be honest, I feel like a woman is gonna fuck somebody, like I said, even if they just trying to get their nut off, they're gonna do it with somebody that they feel is giving them emotional stability. Somebody who's making them feel
nowadays.
comfortable
They just fucking for fucking. Like, they not. It's no real purpose. It's no real love. It's no real loyalty. A lot of these girls just fucking for the next bag or the next clout, and vice versa. Men do the same shit. I'm just for a nut. But in retrospect, it's the same shit. And a lot of reason why men don't understand why these stats of women cheating is out there is because we wasn't reporting it. We wasn't looking for women stats and cheating. Niggas was just taking the L. Oh yeah, I'm a cheater. They wife been cheating for 20 years. Niggas ain't even say no. They didn't know, and they just assumed that they wife were faithful.
A lot of men do know.
Yeah.
And I can tell you from experience, there's guys that I knew where I told them, like, listen, your bitch she out here. She's out here. They did not believe me. I was wrong. I was right every time. Every single time I was right. I give it a month, 6 months, a year.
Oh, yeah, women don't like you.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But you see, a lot of times when men are dealing with certain type of women, their mother will tell them, like, she cut her off. Your sister, your aunt, women in your family, women that care about you, because women know each other. So you'll have women that care about you that will tell you you should cut her off, and you don't learn until it's too late till you knock her up. And then it's not your baby. Now you sliding down the wall.
Now, no funny
crying.
Because women can be a very much more sneaky than niggas. Because niggas be all over the place with they shit when they
They be
cheat.
sloppy.
Girls, girls could hide it for a long time. They'll have their whole story lined up and they will not.
I don't think that women are more sneaky. I think that men are very naive. It be so obvious that the bitch is cheating, but y'all just feel like my bitch will never do. Nigga, who are you that she not gonna cheat on you? You not special.
Some men are naive and some men
are slow.
Don't snoop and look through phones and
look through the
investigate and looking for different signs and shit. That's a female trait. Like that's what females do.
If you in a relationship and you can't swap phones, you need to be single. If you're not doing anything, then there's nothing to hide.
If you're in a relationship, and what? There's a difference between
you should be able to swap phones. If most people swap phones in a relationship,
knowing each other's password and literally. I'm not your child. You're not gonna be sitting here door to door.
See how you said that's a female.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, y'all. One mic.
For me, if I'm dealing with somebody, I don't cheat. I've never cheated. I'll give y'all my passcode. I just met y'all today. I don't have a problem with the man going through my phone because I know I'm not doing anything. But a lot of times, if you go in your partner's phone, you find that they doing something that they shouldn't be doing. And so whenever people be like, oh, I'm not giving nobody, especially when a female's like, I'm not giving no nigga my password. Why not?
Right.
Because it's a collection of glizzy pics. And you don't want your nigga to know. But if you can't be open and honest, right? Because if just giving somebody a password, you're not gonna give somebody a password if you got something going through your phone majority of the time.
Especially when a nigga be like, you don't pay my phone bill to even be going through my phone. I don't like that.
But yo,
women say shit like that. Like, yo, I heard that from women.
Really said that to me. Like, you don't pay my phone bill, so you can't go through my phone. I'm like, that's mad.
That's
crazy.
That's when that relationship.
Wait, crazy. After saying that you can go through my phone.
Wait, what?
After him telling you that you could go through it,
after
he ain't think that you would actually grab that shit. You sound stupid.
I was like, right, so can I go through your phone though? He like, nah, cause I got mad conversations you're gonna be looking through, and it's just like.
But the crazy shit is, women be thinking they slick. Y'all go and delete everything off your phone and talking about.
We actually don't. We actually don't.
Let me see yours.
But anybody could do that though. Niggas do it too.
But if it's already premeditated, of course you're gonna go through and delete all your shit and then be like, yo, let's swap phones. We had a shorty on the show say, I delete the evidence.
I saw that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but the way I feel like if the energy is not reciprocated, if you feel like I can't look through your shit, then even if I know I'm not doing nothing, you're not looking through mine.
But see, these are red flags. And the thing is, like I said, I'm a little older, so it's like when you see red flags, you have to pay attention to them. Right. Because there's always an indication that this person is not for you. Men and women, we both make the mistake of seeing a red flag and we ignore it. And then when the relationship ends, you start looking back on shit. I should have left this nigga like 3 years ago. You have to pay attention to red flags because the time that you waste with the wrong person, all it does is prolong the right person from coming along, and the time that you waste, you can't get back.
Right. And I have been in that position where I've seen cycles. I've dealt with a person and been like, damn, I seen this shit before. It's not gonna go nowhere. And I'm like, maybe stay there. And it's like, boom, I set myself up.
Yeah.
I be looking at these red flags like it's Six Flags.
Like, get word.
Y'all niggas do the same thing. Y'all niggas do the same thing.
That was a good one.
PJ Washington saw a red flag.
So
read his favorite color.
Shit, like my next topic, it says, this is one of y'all topics. I said, why don't men have self-discipline and why do they just want to fuck everything? According to y'all, can y'all explain that?
Well, according to the research, it's women that don't got the self-discipline.
That is fair. Like,
nobody got self-discipline. That's
nobody. Every time women get in trouble, it's nobody. When men get in trouble, it's just men. I swear to God,
it's
bro.
True. Nobody has self-discipline.
That's not true.
The thing is, I'm saying both genders. Not one has more self-discipline than the other. I don't feel like that. Like, I don't feel like that. I feel like certain people who have elevated and have worked on themselves and who can actually sit there and tell themselves, no, this, and that, okay then. But I feel like both genders is the same. Like, they both gonna do what they want to do. Like, that's it.
Okay.
I mean, black men don't cheat, by the way, so.
What was you gonna say?
So I think that a lot of men are not taught sexual discipline at home at all. Women are taught you're supposed to, your parents say keep your legs closed. Whether a man is raised by a single parent or he's in a 2-parent household, they're not taught. Men are taught that the more women you sleep with, the better it is for you. But
in the black community,
in the black community,
Yes.
but you see,
Why is that specific to the black community though?
because we have the most out of wedlock children.
And we use pussy as currency.
So
I don't
You
know.
a higher level.
I can't speak.
You a higher level
can't-
nigga if you fucking more chicks.
I
can't
can't
speak
say that's
for other
a.
races
I can't
'cause
say
I'm
that's
not-
a black person thing, bro. Like all men are taught to fuck women, bro. Like that's not a black person specific thing.
No,
I
it's
don't know
not.
about-
But the black community has the most out of wedlock children, so that's why I use them.
I don't know if Asian
Because-
niggas out here talking about they body count. Them niggas in school trying to
Right.
learn.
They pulling out
education,
at the
like,
very
They
least.
might be the only exception, but I'm pretty sure white people, Spanish people, like everybody, they out here doing the same thing.
But it's worse in our community.
It's highlighted more in our community. I don't think it's worse.
We have the most out of wedlock children in our
But
community.
even if you was raised a certain way, people still gonna do what they want to do anyways. So
That's true, but not necessarily. I'm gonna tell you why, right? I was raised by a single mom.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all know the statistics about kids that are raised by a single mom. Difference between me and a lot of other kids that were raised by my mother told me from the day I came out her coochie, me and my brother, you better not have no kids until you married.
Mhm.
She told us don't even have sex until you're married. Now, when it came to the sex part, did I do what I wanted to do? Yes, but I lost my virginity at 22, which is a lot later than most girls. I don't have any children. I've never been pregnant because I'm not married. So my mom setting the foundation when I was young is the reason why I can say I've never had an abortion because I've never been pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So when you instill something in a child from when they're young, it's going to be very hard for them to deviate from it. And when they do, it's going to feel so weird that they're going to go back to what they were taught. But men are not taught that.
I would say a good percentage of parents all say that. You know what I'm saying?
Say what?
Not to fucking come home pregnant.
They tell the girls
Yeah, we tell
that.
the, we tell the girls.
I'm talking
that,
about the guys. A lot of guys are not taught any type of sexual discipline at home. It's not until you knock up the wrong chick, you end up on child support, you get a disease, then. But even those men who went through that, when they have sons, they don't tell their sons nothing.
Yeah.
You don't tell your son anything to avoid him having to go to family court. You don't tell him about what his mother put you through because you knocked up the wrong woman. Why? Because if he's really young and still living with the mother, it might backfire. He might go and repeat what you told him to the mother. Now she don't want to. It could be a whole bunch of drama. But they don't, men and women, because when you teach your child to do different from what you did, you have to also take accountability for the fact that you did something wrong. If most black men are being raised by single mothers, how many single mothers are going to admit that they fucked up?
How many women admit they fuck?
How many women? But I'm talking about single mothers. I'm talking about women who have children.
Because the
You have
same
that-
women that's complaining about the men, the quality of men out here are being raised by the women. Like, you hear what I'm saying? Like, so y'all complaining about the men are they
That shit on
feminine.
rotation.
You know, like you said, that men are acting more feminine. Why is that? Because there's no father figure in the home. Like, so all they have is their mother. And even some of the mothers be acting, masculine in their own right, but it's not the same as having a father figure. But I do agree about, just about men not being taught that sexual discipline. Because even when you were saying about, how mothers got to take accountability for their little boy for saying, oh, my little son a little player, like, that's not discipline when you encouraging your little son that
That's
he
a
getting
fact.
all the girlies and he's having sex with all the girls, like, you know what I mean? And I think I said this before on the show, like, that's what's, I think, holding some black men back is that we don't have that sexual discipline.
That's a fact.
Instead of focusing our energy elsewhere, like, education or, climbing up the corporate ladder or trade or anything else. We so busy trying to conquer the pussy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, educate ourselves on how to fuck the pussy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we
Everybody
educate
done had that pussy already.
Yeah.
A man will get shamed. A man will get shamed for being a virgin. If a man says, you know
Facts.
what, I'm gonna wait until marriage to have sex, he will get shamed. He'll get played. Bitches will play him. Niggas will talk about him. Nobody ever looks at the fact that he's actually doing the right thing. He gets shamed for it. So then he feels pressured to go out and do a bunch of shit that he might not even want to do.
Right.
That's a fact.
That is true. Like, damn, you over here spin. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Like, all right, so getting to this next topic, it says, why don't men want to be in relationships, but they want the benefits of a relationship?
It's the neck.
I feel like
Wait, you talking about you doing a lot of passing the questions off. Like, yo,
No,
like,
because I be talking to her more like about this. So like
I feel like basically the reason why when men want relationship benefits, I feel like they don't really want to commit. And the reason why they don't want to commit is because they feel like there's nothing to commit to. Like women are not offering enough to commit to.
Mhm.
So they don't want to really do all of that because they feel like, well, bitch, I'm the one that's doing this. I'm the one that's doing that. I'm offering this. I'm buying this. I'm buying. What you have to offer me? A talk? Anybody
I
can
am the
talk. You
table.
know what I'm saying? So it's like that's how I feel because I also been on the same end of the fucking stick too though.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like nigga, I'm not gonna commit you because what I'm doing everything.
Yeah, I've
Know what
been,
I'm
I've
talking
been there.
about?
I have been there.
So it's like
Niggas just don't want to be tied down. Like they just don't want to be in a relationship. They don't want to be having a title, but they want to do whatever they want to do with the other girls that they, you know.
I mean
benefit.
So who's more to blame in that situation?
that's
I would say the women, because I think if you're going to give a man all the benefits of a relationship without a title, why would I put myself in that? Why would I give myself
Bitches who have a baby by a nigga, they not even in a relationship.
usually a man will tell you too beforehand when he don't want nothing. So my thing is, it's up to you whether you want to stick with him after that or not.
I feel like they just like lead you on like, oh, you know, like let's just take it slow. I want to take things, you know, friends before lovers, and then 8 months pass by a year,
look,
and you guys still
in that process, does he get the pussy? So how slow are you really moving?
Nigga.
This is what I'm saying though.
No. Answer that real quick. No. Hold on. No. Please don't leave that. Don't leave that block.
Y'all Steve Harvey.
Y'all said move. Y'all said move slow, right?
Right.
Well, of
Y'all wanna
course,
build
yeah, because we're moving slow. I'm thinking he's only fucking with me, obviously.
No. We moving slow.
You
You moving too fast for me. Did he get the pussy and y'all supposed to be building a friendship? Because pussy ain't in friendship.
Right. This is what I'm saying though.
Why
So
not?
women should know. Women should
Why not?
know.
Right.
When this is also
If it's a friends with benefits, that's different. But if
this is also where self-control comes in too. Cause you gotta control yourself. Cause you know the situation between you and the person. People could try to lead you on and shit, but they're gonna do what they wanna do. So if they really wanted you, you would see it. You're not gonna give them the pussy because what the fuck, if we going slow, you gonna wait for it. You the one that said you wanted to go slow.
That shit.
Know what I'm saying?
Would have been attracted to.
So
You gotta
we going
stand on
slow.
what you say. If you can't say something and then I've learned you cannot say something and then renege on it. Like if you say, okay, this is what it is, then you have to stand on it because that's the only way that you will build respect.
Right.
Male or female. You have to put your foot down, and when you put your foot down, you don't lift not even your pinky toe.
And I've lost friendships and people that wanted to be with me because of that. And I said, no, what the fuck? You want something specific? We gonna have that in time, like you said. But I already peeping how you moving. You said you wanted, what? You said you wanted to be friends. You wanted to take shit slow. So that's what we're gonna do.
Man,
you
I'm
don't
tell you, I
get
love you to get the
relationship
pussy.
benefits from that.
I love you. Can I get
Y'all
it now?
niggas need to stop that.
Nigga shit, like,
No,
yeah.
I mean, niggas do that. Niggas be telling.
No,
women-
seriously though.
The baby
But
hairs
sometimes
make it
women-
worse.
Sometimes
You can't be
women will
trusted.
give up the pussy in hopes that, oh, this pussy gonna get him to want to be in a relationship with me, and the nigga's like, nah.
Word, and nigga
But
be
also, I
fucking homegirl.
think women be taking like a nigga just treating you good as oh, it's a relationship thing. Like
If you've
like,
never
if
been
I'm-
treated
if-
good yet.
Yeah, exactly.
If you've never
So-
been treated good yet.
like,
if I'm fucking you, obviously I'm like, yo, let's go to dinner. Like I'm gonna feed you and take you to drink. And women be like, oh, he doing relationship things. And
Because it's the bare minimum. It's the bare minimum
what's the
nowadays.
restaurant though?
Huh?
What's the restaurant though?
I don't know what restaurant is.
I mean, if it's, I'm just saying, if y'all smashing, let's go get something to eat. All right, Applebee's, okay. I don't have a problem with Applebee's. I love Applebee's. I love a 2 for $20.
All right.
But where are you? Like sometimes niggas will do the most. You want to go to a fancy restaurant? You buying me flowers? Like nigga, the fuck?
Well, yo, he fucking
We together,
he want to
boy,
make
but
you.
we still
He want you to.
vibing.
He want you to keep fucking him. He gonna
If
want
the
you.
dick
He
is
gonna
good,
make you
if
feel
the
good.
dick is good, she gonna keep fucking. You doing all the extra and then be like, well, wow.
Yeah, nah,
But
but
that
women,
is-
wait.
that is a
Women
little
will
weird.
sit there and be like, "Oh, why you don't take me nowhere? Oh,
But-
why you don't
but
take me
also I
nowhere?
feel like
I
men get you, like,
want to dress up and go out." So he gonna be like, "All right,
But
let's
they
dress up
gonna
and go
say
out."
that after they
Relationship
already done
things.
gave the pussy up.
But you
That's
Already
what-
done gave everything up, and
So
now you
want me to-
complaining.
You want me to kick you out? Just say that.
That's
what
not
I'm
the
saying,
point.
bro.
But the thing is,
So
you're giving him everything already, though.
Right.
And
By
then
giving
you're
him pussy, you
saying
giving him everything?
why he don't want, because most women will do that. They'll be in a situation where they'll be like, but I do everything good, and I do this for you, and I do that for you, but it still don't matter, though.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. He ate a perk off my ass. It felt so good. Like, okay, he's eating perks off
perk?
everybody's
Everybody-
ass. You know what I'm saying?
He like
Sound like some shit Eli
What are
do to
you
get
doing
this.
different?
Why, Eli?
Nah, he eat it out the ass.
That's not true. That's not true.
He's like, let me debunk that.
He like Papa Eats.
Like you can't
Everybody
expect that.
comedian now. Okay, that's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a booty perk, nigga.
yo, y'all funny as hell. Now, I think that is a little bit like what Keith said. That's a little bit leading them on. Like you taking them to a romantic restaurant, buying them flowers, and you not in like
Yo,
kind of like.
But
leading.
if you having sex with a shorty, right? And she keep complaining about doing this thing. And then one day you like her birthday come out, you take her to the next restaurant, you buy her flowers and shit. She gonna think you doing relationship
buying
shit.
them flowers.
Why you can't buy somebody flowers, bro?
But this is the thing. You cannot allow a woman to pressure you into doing something you don't want to do. Be like, hey, bitch, that's not. Listen,
Right.
that's not.
She's
Yo,
back.
if you
Listen,
wanna
that's not what we here
If you
for.
want to keep fucking this woman, you might do some things.
No,
that-
It's 7 billion people on Earth. Everybody got. All women have coochie. Go get another coochie.
And then
that might be some good coochie.
nigga, the roles will reverse. If you then start catering to her, getting her flop, you are now the pussy to her. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause then she gonna start wanting more shit. And I'm
I
telling
think
you,
you gotta draw a line.
imagine how much pussy you get if you play her, not answer her phone call, got her chasing you down,
Like
calling your mama, all this other
skin.
shit. That
Hey,
pussy gonna be there.
light-skinned is
Football
showing on this
University.
Are you mixed?
Yeah.
Huh?
You mixed?
Football University Jew.
You have Spanish?
Nah.
Oh.
I mean, no
I just
disrespect.
thought.
Nah,
I'm
he
not
is. He
Spanish
is
at-
Dominican and shit.
No.
You
Yeah,
Dominican?
okay.
Yeah.
Come on. All right, so we doing this?
You not hookah poppy?
Don't do this. Don't do
Oh,
this.
my bad.
World.
Que lo que?
I am a black man, not Hispanic. No disrespect to Hispanics, but
Como
His hair
I
just
hate
soft as shit.
¿Cómo
for no
está?
You know what I mean? I can't be coolie, man. You heard?
Hola.
That nigga got veneers on. Next topic.
Yo, Keen, what we talking about next? Like,
Yo. All right, so my first topic, make sure y'all like and subscribe before I get into my first topic. You know what I mean? We having a great show here, you heard me? All right, but my first topic, what is the line between persistence and thirsty?
Cause I always, he got to apply pressure. I want my nigga to apply pressure. Then when he apply pressure, that nigga become thirsty.
I mean, applying pressure and thirsty is the same thing because you're continuing to show somebody that you want them. What the fuck is thirsty?
Told you,
thirsty,
ignore them.
want me.
Ignore them.
That's it.
If she
What's the problem with being thirsty?
isn't showing any interest, like she's taking mad long
Right, but
to reply
interest is
to-
a mutual thing.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When it's not mutual, right?
Mhm.
Like if the guy likes the girl, she not really giving him no signs, and you
Right.
keep going on, she hasn't
That's
given
being thirsty.
you being
Yeah.
thirsty. You're very
Mhm.
dehydrated.
But I feel like
Gatorade,
if it's
like,
a mutual liking, you're gonna, cause like I said, like when you like somebody, it's a mutual feeling.
Yeah, it's mutual.
So persistence, I feel like if you keep going and you keep going, even if you don't know she like you yet,
So let me
You should know she like you off rip. Why would you
let
want
me
to waste?
let me ask y'all a
niggas
question.
waste their time all day.
That's
Let me
a
ask y'all a
fact.
question. Let me ask y'all a question.
Like,
Y'all haven't been in a situation where like a nigga trying to make a move and y'all like, no, stop, blah, blah, but y'all really want him to keep going?
No,
yeah,
not me.
I've done it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done it.
So with these mixed signals now,
Yeah.
how is a nigga supposed to be like, oh yeah, she really don't want me, or maybe she just
No.
playing hard to get? How,
But-
what's
He
the
said you just
This
supposed
is
to
what
know.
No, I'm not saying that. But even when they don't know, when you keep going, that's technically being thirsty. Because even though niggas, you could tell a nigga, I still don't want you. He still keep going.
Then
Because
that's
I like
thirsty.
that. You're thirsty.
Yeah, if I
But
feel that way.
but thirsty is not a bad thing if you thirsty for the right girl. You want her, you thirsty. That's it. What the fuck is wrong with being thirsty? You want me, you better be thirsty. The fuck? You better
You
continue
want your
to
nigga to be
persist.
obsessed with you too, right?
Yes.
as long as it's mutual.
Right. Right.
When it's
But
not
just
Never
keep
sound-
going.
That don't never sound mutual when women say that. I want my nigga to be obsessed. They ain't obsessed with that nigga. They just want that attention.
Nah, if I'm
No,
if I'm
please, I'll be
obsessed, and we
obsessed.
could be obsessed with each other.
Right.
But it has to be mutual. It can't be one way. If it's one way,
It's thirsty.
I have learned, because I used to be the type, I didn't want to hurt a guy's feelings, but I've learned to just be blunt. Like, if I don't like you like that, I'll tell you, listen, I don't feel that way about you. There's probably somebody that does. Instead of wasting your time, yeah, I'm being honest, because what I don't like, the next chick might. So instead of wasting your time, I'd rather just go ahead and set you free so that you can go and find somebody who actually does like you, instead of wasting your time with, I don't feel like
Right.
that about you.
Right.
Because
Yo.
I wouldn't want nobody doing that to me. Nigga, if you
Fellas,
don't like
go
me,
after
say
her
something.
Right.
go after her best friend and get her jealous. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love that shit. Like, you know
Who?
what I'm saying? Like,
I'm the best looking one out of
Hey, okay.
Oh shit.
You can shit on everybody. The cousins,
get
the friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
yeah,
cousin
And
be-
her hair real, yo. Go on DM.
must be the casa.
Now you can't make me jealous if I don't like you like that.
Right.
Right.
I don't give a fuck.
If I don't like you, I don't like
You're
you.
not making me
right?
jealous.
I'll
You just
introduce you to a next.
you just turning me off even more.
like, girl,
Like,
please take him.
I don't know. I've
I
seen
don't-
that work. Like,
or
you know what I'm
I've
saying?
seen a nigga try to holler at a girl, and then she curving him, and he holler at the friend, and she like, girl, you
Nah,
gonna
that
talk
ain't-
to him?
that ain't my
Like,
business. Do what you
Nah,
wanna do.
if I don't
Mhm.
want you, I don't want you.
Right.
nah.
that is
If I
not
don't
my
want you, it's a
business.
good reason.
Okay. All right. So, all right, we're gonna get into the next topic.
Yeah, I think that just comes down to interest, mutual interest. Like, they're not interested in you, and you keep, actively. Trying
But then
to
there
go
is
after
the
them.
saying persistence beats resistance. You know what I mean?
When a
Yeah,
nigga
but
you
not
don't
in this
like is
era,
on
like-
your body, it's
Not
like,
in this
nigga,
era.
please.
Right. Like now, this feels
I
like
don't even
fucking
like that like
harassment.
that.
Wait, before we move on, y'all never mess with somebody where y'all first met them. Y'all was like, I would never talk to you.
No,
Oh.
I'm shallow, right?
Mhm.
Before I am, before you, but look, before
Shout
you
out to
get,
accountability level.
Yeah.
To the sky high.
Yeah, word.
before you get to know somebody's personality, the first thing you see is their outward. It does not take long to know if you are attracted to somebody or not. Like if you see a girl, you know off rip if you fucking her, right? It's no different for women.
much.
When you see a nigga, you know like, oh, this nigga could get it if you don't say nothing.
Yeah,
stupid.
but there's been niggas that I looked at that was like, that's not really my type. But then when I see that they have a personality, they can educate me on shit. We having a good conversation. Something about them makes me
How the
interested.
fuck would he get there?
Yeah, but if
I'm not gonna just be like, oh, this nigga ugly. Let me not give him a conversation. I don't know. 'Cause
Me?
I'm not going
That
for the
nigga
looks.
ugly.
See, but that's what I'm
That
talking
nigga- I
about.
can't-
So
I'm not going
if a
for the
nigga
looks.
first meet you,
I am.
if a nigga
Not
first
just
meet
looks,
you,
but looks do matter to me.
if a nigga first meet you and the initial response is no, but then you get to know him and now you like, all right, then he was persistent and it worked. So what do you draw the line at?
Persistence
Or if he shot a
like,
DM, like you can't know his personality from a DM. Like, you
But
know
there's
what
a
I'm saying?
difference
You can see
between
his profile pic, though.
harassing me and being persistent. If you're harassing me, you're doing too much. Like,
So what's
hey,
that
yo,
line?
baby girl, what's the color of your nipples? Like, that type of shit in my
Shut up,
I
DMs.
can't,
Caroline.
but no, I can't fuck a nigga if he
That
ugly.
type
like,
of shit in my
that's
DMs,
OD.
that's harassment. But if you being persistent, like, how's your
act-
day? Little shit like that, and we end up getting into a
Good morning,
But if
conversation.
Drake said that, like, you know what I'm saying, then that's not harassment.
No, Drake is ugly to me. I'm sorry.
I think Drake is
Oh,
attractive, but that
sorry,
slick back shit he got going on, boy.
No, really seriously. That
that
shit
Barry
had
White
me.
shit he got going on.
That shit had me. I was like, what
The
is wrong
braids?
with him? Why would
No,
do
he
that?
got a slick back, like all his hair is waved and
The
slick
Barry
back.
White.
You see it?
Oh, nice.
That's some new shit.
It's looking terrible.
He thought
Look
he was
at
a
it.
You took
pimp.
the braids out?
That's what he
The
thought.
braids?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Even the braids I
Yo,
didn't
stop
like.
trying to roast my bro.
I love
staying
Drake,
alive.
Shout out to Drake. Come on the
Nah,
show,
I
Drake.
love
Thanks,
Drake's
Drake.
music, but I would never.
but DM me, Drake. I love you.
At you with DM, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
After you get rid of the slip. Like,
After you come from the barber, please.
all right, get into my next topic. Do y'all think women should accept drinks from men they're not attracted to
No.
Wait,
or they're not interested in?
what's the
No.
question?
Do you think women should accept drinks? Like if you're in a party setting or whatever, do you think women should accept drinks from men they aren't interested in?
I think they
No.
shouldn't accept drinks from no nigga, period.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna get my own drink. You wanna buy it for me, you could buy it, but I'm gonna get my own drink. I don't trust you.
No, I
I'm
mean
gonna
like
compare
if
to
you,
nobody.
Like, would
I'm
you let a
saying,
man buy
yeah,
you a
yeah.
drink and
Yeah,
you
I would let him
that you're
buy
not
me a
interested
drink,
in.
but I'm gonna watch the lady pour it. I'm gonna grab it
Right.
we
myself.
get
and
that
I'm
part.
gonna
we
That's
get
not
that
even
part.
trust.
I'm saying if you're not interested in that nigga and he
Well,
wants
if
to
a
buy
nigga
you a
wants
drink,
to buy me a drink, then yeah, like it's not coming out of my pocket, so why not?
that you're not interested.
No, you could buy me a drink.
mean-
Thank you so much for buying me the drink. Now I'm gonna watch her pour it and I'm gonna take it. That's it.
But
You
you gonna
can
give him
step aside.
conversation? You gonna
He could get a conversation from me. Why it gotta be something negative? You could buy me a drink if you want, but if you thought you was getting something out of that, you should have never bought me the drink. Nobody told you
But
to do
see,
that.
this is what happens when you take the drink. Now he gonna think that it could
Right.
lead to.
But that's not on me. That his
No, it's
mental
not.
is like
It's not.
that.
It's not. But
So if you wanted to do that for me, and I said, okay, I'm gonna accept that, you should have never thought that you was gonna get something in
ask you a
return.
question.
Because I don't owe that to you.
Why do you think this man is buying you a drink?
Obviously, because he has some liking into me.
Okay.
Mm.
That has nothing to do with me. You decided to buy me the drink. If I accepted the drink because you wanted to be a nice person, however your mental takes
not
it
because
after
he wanted
that.
to be a nice person. You said why he wanted to buy you a drink.
Yeah.
It's not because he
but-
wanted to be a nice person. So throw that out the
Right.
window. He wanted to
But
buy
I-
you a drink because he was attracted to you and he wanted to talk
Yeah,
to you.
but
You know that.
right.
You're not interested.
But I don't owe him nothing after he buys me that drink. That's the
You
thing.
don't. You don't owe
So
him
the fact
nothing,
that
but-
you expecting something out of me, that's on you because you did not have to do that.
Why are you accepting it if you're not interested in it?
why you
Because it's a free drink and you offered it.
But you see, this is why men when they do take women on dates, they want to go for something nice and cheap. Because you got women that will accept drinks, they'll accept food, they'll go on dates with niggas.
Nah, I don't do that. But if I'm sitting there and a nigga wanted to offer me a drink,
women will go on dates with niggas and get lobster tail and all that
steak,
surf and turf. And you know you're not interested in a nigga. And if a nigga goes out and he takes 10 women on 10 dates and they all do the same thing to him, bitches is not even gonna get, nuggets.
13.
Right.
Like,
but you know what? I've never been able to do that though. Go on a date with somebody I wasn't interested in like that and be able to talk to them and like, I can't do that because I'm not interested in
bitches will do it though. If that nigga got a bag,
I can't do
bitches
that.
will do it.
I can't do that.
Be in your phones.
I feel very much uncomfortable doing
taking
that.
pictures of the
But
food,
if I was at a bar setting,
exactly.
if I was at a bar setting though and I'm already drunk and a nigga came by like, yo, can I buy you a drink? All right, bet. I'm gonna watch the lady pour it, I'm gonna drink it. But to go on a date though.
But women will do that. They'll
because listen, I'm a woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but to actually go get dressed, mentally prepare myself to be on a date with this person I don't really like that, and I know he's not getting, I can't do that. I'll buy myself food. Like, you're gonna expect, something. No.
How you feel about it?
Honestly, if I'm not interested in you, I might not even take the drink because I don't want to just sit there and have a conversation with somebody I'm not interested in. Like,
but you say you might not take, so there's a possibility you might.
Right.
it's a possibility.
What circumstances would you accept it? Like?
I mean, if he's cute, like,
So you interested?
Yeah. I mean, it's like a win-win. Like, I don't know.
So if he ugly, then he don't give a fuck. You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I don't
you accepting
care
that
if
drink?
you're cute or
No,
not.
I don't like you like that.
Period.
How y'all feel about that?
I mean, I think if a woman's not interested, she shouldn't, or she just should inform like, yo, I got a man, you gonna buy that drink still? I'm like, well, fuck it, yeah, you cool, fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I think that little assist will let a nigga know where he stands.
I think it's just a gamble at the end of the day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't believe she's obligated. You know what I mean?
No, she's definitely not obligated.
Right.
But it's just a gamble. You showing a nice gesture. You
Right.
hoping that she reciprocate the energy. You know what I mean? And if she don't, hey, you lost out on.
Fuck that. Buy me a drink too, ma. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? But you could get, the energy could get reciprocated. You being nice to me, you buy me a drink, we could have a conversation, be cool, whatever, after you buy me that drink. But if you think you're getting more, why would my mental automatically be like, oh, he bought me a drink, he gonna get something out of me? No.
Yeah,
you can't expect that.
Some bitches will fuck for a drink.
Yeah, and that's
some bitches will fuck for a bag of onion rings. You'd be surprised.
Onion rings.
Like, no, that's seriously crazy.
And they make it bad for women who are not like that. That's
right.
The 30-cent bag?
I ain't never get that lucky. Okay. I ain't never slap nothing off a drink. Just
go to the Bronx.
This drink. Let's go to the back.
I'm about to.
Harvey Weinstein shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I don't think women are obligated to do anything just because you buy them a drink. However, I do feel that I do think that if a man offers you to buy you a drink, if you're not interested, your reply should be, no, I'm not interested. I'm sorry. That's it. Simple. He saved his money. You saved the encounter. There's no expectations, nothing after that. That's it. If you're interested, cool. Let's go get a drink. We can talk, chop it up. Cool. Cause he's throwing that line out there to see if you're interested.
Facts.
So if you accept that drink in his head, he's like, oh yeah, she fuck with me.
If I accept the drink, I might just walk away because I know you're gonna have a talk with me. Like,
get your ass back over here.
Excuse me.
You start walking away before you even grab it. Nah.
That might cause a problem.
Snatch that drink right out your hand. Like, give me this shit.
Or they lie and say, yo, can you get my homegirl a drink too? No.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
Word. And then she get all her homegirls a drink. She not interested in you, bro. What?
Or give it to her man. You ain't even know that.
Now you shooting the club up and shit.
All right, before I get to my topics, make sure y'all hit that like button. You know what I mean? We gladly appreciate it. Have you ever thought about someone else while being in a relationship?
We should ask the women since y'all be cheating a lot now. So.
Actually, no. Like, if I'm taking somebody serious, like, you're all I think about every day. Like,
oh, you married J. Blige. All I need.
no. I don't think about nobody and just being in a relationship, period. Like,
I have.
Okay.
I have thought of other people in a relationship. I feel like that's one of the signs where I know that son is wrong. Because why am I thinking about somebody else if I love you? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I check myself and I'll be like, what's going on? And if I have to compare you because I feel like somebody has something that you don't, maybe I'm going backwards. I don't know, but I definitely have.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I did once. I was in a relationship when I was younger, and I had low self-esteem, so I didn't love myself. So when you don't love yourself, you will pick people who don't love you neither. So I was in a relationship with somebody who was verbally abusive. And I stayed because I felt stuck. We weren't married. I don't have no kids. There was nothing keeping me there, but I kept you like 2 weeks turned into 6 months. And I would, whenever I would want to leave, I would be like, okay, we already been together for 6 months. We
A
already
lot
been
of people
together
don't
for a
like
year.
starting over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what I was scared of. I knew I could do better, but I didn't have any, I had no confidence at all.
But was he the one you thinking of, or was you thinking about somebody
I
else?
was in a relationship with him. He was verbally, like I said, he didn't love me and I didn't love myself either. And I was thinking of somebody else because I was like, this person would probably treat me better, but I already made the commitment to this relationship. I'm already here. Even though I knew that this person wasn't the one, even though I knew it wasn't gonna go anywhere. If anything, it just got worse. But at some point, enough is enough. And I left. And that relationship taught me that you should never be afraid to leave somebody. If you're not happy, if you don't want to be there, leave. Because I wasted 3.5 years. I can't get none of that back. But I could have been left. And I can't blame him. I have to take accountability because I picked him. That doesn't mean that he had the right to talk to me the way that he did. But I picked him. And I could have left. I chose not to. So.
But
I think you set a record on this show. Like, you're the only woman to use the word accountability in multiple times. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bitches gonna be roasting me in the comments.
No
I'm ready.
funny shit though. When I was in a relationship with this specific person, and knowledge comes from experience. If you don't have no experience, you have nothing to look back on and check yourself. Like, seriously. So I had more experience than him, and I would be like, yo, listen to me, because I know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to have patience. I'm trying to tell you how to go about it so it could be the right. No. And then I would think back to the person that knew how to do that. I was in this relationship with this person, and trust me, I know, because it went this way and that. Now I'm lowering that person's self-esteem probably because that person feels like, damn, bitch, but why are you comparing me to this person? Why you compare? And it just breaks down. If you have to really think about your last relationship, then you don't got to be in that one, and you need to find somebody that's going to match them standards.
Did that make you want to go back to your old relationship and kind of like rekindle things?
Hell no.
Like, you know?
But I knew that I learned something from it. And I was like, all right, I know what to do in this situation because I've been here before. What you're doing is what I was doing a long time ago. So since I learned from that, just listen to me. You know, I'm trying to get you to, it's not because I want to be right. It's not me versus you. I'm trying to tell you something because I know. But now I got to bring up this person for, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then, no, sometimes I would think like, damn, how would my life be if I was with that person? Like, would I even be going through this? Like, blah, blah, blah. That's it. I'm not even thinking about that. No, I'm not there for a reason. And this needs to be going too. Because why the fuck am I explaining myself?
Else.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you need to find somebody that's going to be able to teach you that. That's because we're not mentally at the same place. So you got me thinking back to somebody else that is mentally at the same place as me now. Because we grew. We just not together no more. And you're at this level because I didn't think you was going to be like that. Now I'm reminiscing. I
think if he was more willing to learn than push back, it would have been more
and it has everything to do with like whether a person is mentally mature too. Because there's nothing wrong with being wrong. I don't care if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? But can you at least like understand that I'm trying to take accountability instead of pinpointing shit? And if I am bringing somebody else up, you know, that I was with.
So you bringing up the old relationship?
The old relationship to use it as an example.
No.
That's the problem. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. Why am I doing that? Why do I feel like I gotta do that? That's the only.
I ain't have this issue with Jerome.
That's the only time. Not the person. The relationship issue.
You can't do that. You can't.
I'll be like, listen, I've been through this before.
Get the fuck out of here.
Right? No, but I've been through this before with somebody before, and this exact situation of blah 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 blah. But in my head, I'm thinking about somebody specific, and it's fucking me up. Cause why the fuck I'm thinking back to that nigga? I'm not with him, and I gotta use that for this. You got me all traumatized. I don't want to think back to that. And now I gotta use my past experience and what I learned for this, and I'm teaching you. I don't gotta teach you shit. We gotta be at the same page.
But you wasn't thinking of him like fondly, like damn.
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
Hell no. But then sometimes I would like I said, have those moments where I would be like, damn, but would I be even dealing with this if I was with that last person? Like, this is stressful.
I feel like I've been in
Like,
a situation where like he thought about his ex because, you know, we were sitting in the car one day and he was like, to be honest, like I feel like we back in my old 6-year relationship. Like I just feel like I need a break from everything. And that really fucked me up mentally because I'm just like, why would you even say that? Like, I'm growing with you. We're growing together.
comparing.
How am I like, you know?
Yeah,
You
I think
felt
it's-
that way. He didn't feel that way.
Mhm.
That's why he made that comment, and that's when you pack his ass the fuck up.
Right.
I think it's natural for like when you get into a new relationship for you to naturally compare. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not saying to the person like go to the person like yo my ex, did it. But it's just natural for you to compare like you know what your ex might have did in that relationship to your current relationship. You know, to try to it could be some flaws, it could be some good things. Like you know what I mean. Like I've been in relationships where I'm like damn. My ex, she was really topping me off. You ain't really doing that. Like I would never tell you that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I might think about shit like that.
No
You get what I'm
word,
saying?
though,
Yo, that
like,
shit was kind of sloppy.
Damn, he had me on the ceiling in a handstand and you weren't doing shit.
You know, but it's just
wow.
like things like that in the beginning. But those are things that obviously you get over. But I think it's just natural.
You get over not getting head?
No, I'm
Oh.
I'm talking about like, in the
Alright.
beginning. Like obviously she was, you know, she got to the level where she got to the elite status. But you know, now the new shorty I'm dealing with, she might have to.
You got to start off elite.
Well, me personally,
like,
I've been in like 2 relationships in like the last 10 years. But it take a lot for me to get in a relationship. So for me to get in a relationship, you gotta be an elite person in general. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I haven't had that situation where I'm thinking about somebody else or whatever. But a person that I was with, they used to bring up their ex, like when I saying that I didn't do certain things or whatever. Like, for example, she was like, "Oh, my ex would come pick me up from anywhere, blah blah," and I'm like,
Okay, see that?
Because that nigga had no life.
yeah.
and
I'm
probably
like,
had no
bro,
money.
I drive for like a living. I drive all day. Like, I'm not coming home and then going back out volunteering to drive nowhere. You feel me? So it's like,
but what about when she made comparisons? Like, remember when you was eating her ass and she was like, her ex didn't do that? Like,
You ate the perk off the ass.
Right.
Percolator. Time for the
Percocet.
percolator.
the percolator.
Time for the percolator.
Okay.
listen, bitch. Oh yes.
I didn't mean to hear you out like
He's a
that.
yam gobbler.
Nah, but
Fuck
you
outta
know
here.
what? I feel like it's all about understanding, though. It's how you say shit. It's how you come off. If you
And by the
co-
way, I knew you was gonna do that.
right, if you
I seen the face.
comparing, like, oh yeah, my ex would have picked me up from anywhere. That's OD, girl. I'm not your ex.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
Cut the person off.
Are you giving me gas money? Like, girl, I don't gotta pick you up from shit. This my car.
And
That's
it's
what
not, and it's not to say that I don't want to be there for you if you need a ride or whatever. But it's like I'm not. You know what I do. You should have the consideration like, oh, he just came from driving 10 hours. Like he don't want to come out and drive.
Right.
Like, but there was never that consideration.
Because the person is selfish.
Right.
That right there, they
And
showing you they selfish.
It shouldn't be an expectation. Nobody owes anybody their time or anything.
That's what Metro
throughout
cards
their
is for.
day.
Get your ass on the bus or the train, truck your ass home.
Right.
How would if your car broke down and you had no way to get there? How would she get to where she gotta go?
She probably would want that nigga to, knowing her, she probably want that nigga to send the Uber or something.
No,
Like, you know what
she'll
I'm
probably hit her ex
But
up
there's
and
a
be like, I need a ride.
difference. There's a difference between bringing up your ex to say shit like that, compare, like, oh, try to belittle somebody, and then there's a difference between using your ex experience to tell somebody, yo, I've been through
Both
this.
are
We
wrong.
should do
Yeah,
something
both are
else.
wrong.
Like,
Both are wrong.
I think you can use the experience to
Right.
improve your relationship, but don't bring it up.
yeah. Don't bring the person
Yeah.
specifically up. I get it.
Nobody likes being compared.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
cause like you said, when I hear that, I'm like, all right, so why you not with that nigga? Like,
Right.
you know what I
Exactly.
mean?
You got-
That's the first thing you think about.
Probably because his ass got tired of giving her rides and he left.
I'm crying.
I would say that I did used to think about multiple women at multiple times, whether I was in a relationship or not. And I would say not because I'm licensed, because I was toxic. You get what I'm saying? I didn't want to hold myself responsible for what I was doing to other women. So if I hurt this woman, I'm like, man, fuck out of you, getting on my nerves. Let me go to the one that's willing to go cook for me right now. Oh, you cook it? You not cook? Oh, I'm gonna go to the one who got the crib because I'm homeless or whatever the case. I used I was an opportunist and I didn't want to sit there. You gotta sit there and, find out what you really want. Cause you sitting here juggling, certain women gonna treat you better, but that don't, or certain women can do more for you. So you're like, oh, she could do more for me, but that might not be the right one for you. So when I had to sit back and like, damn, I'm fucking up. I need to find out what I want. I need to fix myself. And then once I held myself accountable, I think I realized, I can zone into like one woman. You get what I'm saying? And be in a relationship. So a lot of people gotta fix
It's a
themselves.
side question, but y'all think y'all could be in love with two people
No.
at the same time? Like,
Yes.
If you love,
Yes.
when you really love somebody, your whole focus is on them.
Yeah.
If you got feelings for somebody else, that first person is not the one.
I feel like you could have a toxic attachment to two people, but you could have an attachment of some sort to two people, but to be in love with two people, I don't think
In
so.
love, no. You can have love
I don't
for
think
two people,
so.
but in love, no.
That's what women
I feel like
would
being
think.
in love with two people is too much work. Like,
It is too much
Being in
work.
love
It's too
with one
much
person is
energy,
too
but
much.
There's
it's
men
crazy.
married to multiple women, and he loved all of them and his children, all his children.
That's what he told you?
That would be me if I could let it happen. The fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
what they
I don't
grew
go to the
up to
homeland, my brother.
learn
Yeah,
in
that's-
their
that's-
environment
yeah,
and
but
their
I
background.
disagree.
They grew up to learn that having multiple women is.
What I'm just saying, it's
is a
possible.
thing.
You can love. You know,
You can have love.
I would say American women is just raised to be,
Or any country where the religion is Christianity.
yeah,
Well, monogamy is present. You know what I mean?
yeah. But
Prevalent.
I, as a man, I would say that I could love more than one person.
I've
Same
heard
response.
people say they was in love with two people and they couldn't choose and it was this blah blah blah. I don't get it.
That's
I
when you
don't
make the
get
choice
that.
and you say,
yeah, Chris Brown was in love with
Right.
Karuchi and Rihanna. Like, I'm
that
saying,
nigga
like-
wasn't in love with Karuchi.
What? Hell yeah, he was in love with Karuchi. What you mean?
Cause he made an album about her. Cause one of them albums, I'm like,
That boy about to throw the hands with every nigga she
Right.
dated after.
Yeah,
You
So
love
what?
you-
That's not showing love.
I don't.
That's not the definition
I
of love.
personally do
What's
not
that?
believe that you could love somebody and cheat on them. I just don't. I know y'all niggas
Nah,
gonna
nah,
disagree.
nah,
I know y'all niggas gonna disagree,
Mhm.
especially you.
He's like,
You see, he
yeah,
got real
love
defended it
Karuchi,
all the
blah
time.
blah blah.
But
Like,
no. Because when you
Because
really
he-
love somebody, I don't think you can love somebody.
But that
and cheat.
goes back to what you're taught and what you're raised. You get what I'm saying? I didn't have no fucking guidebook on how to treat a woman, or I felt like I had more power in manipulating women, and I was getting treated better.
Were you in love with any of these women?
Yeah, I was.
You can't be in love with somebody and manipulate them. That sounds very
you
narcissistic.
can't be in love with.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the one that's getting manipulated. You get what I'm saying? So, but I was
gotta
also
disagree.
upfront and be like, yo, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So what you gonna do?
leave.
You
but
gonna
that's
leave?
not
You was
the
honest?
definition
Yeah,
of
I was
love,
honest.
though.
But
Boy,
but
you would have got
But
left.
listen,
before-
you don't
it
get a
would've never
trophy
even
for being
started.
honest because you're supposed to be honest anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
So my thing is, you manipulating somebody, you don't love them because you don't care enough about them,
no,
and you're
you can-
manipulating them.
You can love them. I love you.
So then
Yeah,
women, so,
but you
so
don't
women,
love
women
me the
out
right
here
way,
cheating.
and you don't love me enough.
Women are cheating. They could do the same thing. Your girl could fuck you and suck you dry, and then go hop to the
And
next
if she
nigga.
look, if she tells me that, I don't think I would accept that. You get what I'm saying?
You wouldn't.
But I give you that choice.
Yeah,
to
Why?
make that
And
decision.
you would be the
Honesty-
same
honesty
guy
gives people
telling her,
choices.
"Cause you don't love me, hoe. How you gonna suck the next nigga and you love me? You wasn't thinking about me when you was sucking his balls.
I sucked him off, but
I
I ain't
hope
let
the
him
fuck
fuck
not.
me though.
Right. So my thing is no.
Because like you said earlier, she need an emotional attachment.
Exactly.
We do not
Emotional
need.
stability.
Women don't
But the
need
thing
that.
is,
Where y'all
I
getting this
never
from?
said it was right though. If you get into emotional
No, I
stability
never-
from
I'm not-
somebody else and it made you feel that good enough that you want to sleep with them, you don't love this
I'm
nigga.
not saying it's right, but I'm saying most women, not all women, most women need an emotional attachment, and that's why guys take it
They need that
personally
excuse.
when a
Right.
woman cheats.
Most women do not. Most women
need
do
that
not.
excuse.
Most women are dickless men, and that's how they move. They move like niggas they can fuck, and they don't care.
I can't.
This
say
is why
most
I'm
Right.
women, like-
no,
But on
but
I
I'm
can't
telling
say
you because
that.
I'm
Not
a
in my
woman.
experience, yeah.
I'm a woman. That's
So you think you could do that?
I'm not. No, I can't. If listen,
So
if
why
I
you think most
listen,
women can though?
Cause I know these bitches. These bitches ain't shit, nigga. I've been trying to tell you since the podcast.
No, I know
started.
bitches like that too. That's what I'm trying to say. But the ones that do go for the emotional,
Don't clip
whatever
that.
the hell, they think they love the nigga they with, but you're not getting nothing from him. You have an attachment to him. You love what you think you could get out of him.
They
That's why the
looking for
next
the love
nigga
their father
gave it
didn't
to
give
you.
them a
The
lot of
next nigga
times.
gave it to you and you already hopped on his dick. So
So-
you don't love this
So
one.
you think a woman could meet a man today? and
I've
fuck him
seen
same day?
it. I've
Yes.
seen
Hell
it.
Yes,
yeah.
that
I have-
happens.
Oh yeah.
I have seen it happen, or I have heard the stories of it happening. These girls
They
don't give a
fucking
fuck.
off a DM.
And
Yes.
listen, you have to understand that this is the result of feminism.
They fucking off a
Bitches
swipes.
wasn't acting like this before feminism came.
That's cra-
Hello.
Wait, real quick. Do you think you can love two people?
Yeah, I think you love two people. Yeah.
So from what I've gathered, man, it looked like the women are saying no and the men are saying yes. So I
wait.
think it's a gender thing. Like
Also, another thing when you was bringing up marriage and shit like that, I think you said something about oh, you not married or whatever like that. You know, you haven't done.
I'm not married. I don't have any kids.
I heard that the more men that women sleep with,
It's
the
true.
less likely they are to get married because they're gonna keep comparing they last niggas to the nigga they married.
The more sexual
It's a
part, your
comparison.
marriage stands more of a chance of actually lasting if both parties wait until sex to have marriage. The more sexual partners you have prior to marriage,
I gotta try that Pooms out. If I'm gonna be with it for life, I gotta try that.
The more sex partners you have prior to marriage, the more likely you are to get divorced. And this is why I don't know what y'all religiously. I know I be cursing, but I love the Lord. Now I do. There's a reason why God says to wait until marriage to have sex. And if you look at statistics backs up what he says. He tells you to wait. Why? Because you're less likely to get divorced. And a lot of people don't know that divorce is against the Bible.
God told you that?
Huh? You want me to get the scriptures?
I mean,
that's man-made, but that's in
that's a whole different.
I'm sorry.
But it's because to be honest, your virginity is something that the only person who deserves it is your husband or wife. This is why
when you mad bread for a woman's like.
I want her
but
pure.
See, that's something that's priceless because once it's going, you can't get it back.
Right.
It's best to wait. Like even though I lost my virginity at 22, most people they lose it a lot younger. I still regret it. That's the only regret I have in my whole life. That's the only why because if I do get married, I can't give that to my husband, and that's something that he deserves.
You know what you would give?
Baby.
Your womb, exactly.
So, but it'd be nice.
And your feminine energy.
Right.
It'd be nice to give them both.
Period.
I mean, it would be nice.
It could be the first and the other. It could be the first and the other.
I mean, he's not going to be a 9 times out of 10, he's not going to be a virgin either. So we both fucked up. All right, I love you.
You could give him the other hole though for the first time.
What other hole?
But
wait,
my bottom?
You know it.
Yo, Alan. We ain't doing that.
And a lot of men are getting used.
I mean, if he give me the ring,
nowadays,
I give him the bottom. But you gotta relax with that.
Men be getting used wombs. Like we ain't getting fresh wombs anymore.
Especially when you
like,
gotta think about like your man fucking other women. Like, didn't you just fuck this bitch? Like, I don't even fuck with you no more. Like,
so you don't want to give him the pussy, basically? Like, you don't want to just keep it for him because he's doing stuff with other people?
Type.
I can't. Once you do that, I'm turned off and I'm gonna leave.
So with that being said, could y'all get married without having sex with y'all partner first?
If I met a guy and he said, I want to wait until marriage and be celibate, I would respect it because I know most men aren't going to do it. I know for a fact that he respects himself because it takes a lot of discipline to be able to do that. Most women would look down on it. I don't think that's anything to look down on. I'd rather have a man that has that type of self-respect because if he respects himself like that, I know he'll respect me like that. I personally don't care for no nigga that be all over the fucking place. A lot of girls want a nigga that all the bitches want. I don't want nobody to want my nigga.
Seriously.
Don't look at my nigga. Don't breathe next to my nigga. I don't want nobody to want him.
So after you get married now and he got the shrimp, then what?
I don't care about size. You eating pussy? So
you get off the head.
I'm
he
good
doing more than that. He eating booty.
Listen, this is the reason why I don't care about size, right? Size does not dictate whether the sex would be good. That's number one.
No, dead ass. You right.
Number two, a man cannot. That's how he's born. Men don't go to the dick store and say, "Let me get the smallest one up there."
Right, seriously.
So when a man has a small dick, so what? You shaming him? Bitches be having flat asses, no titties, and you want a man to accept you for who you are, but you want to talk about his dick? What happens if
the shit ain't hitting right? Like,
it goes both ways.
Yo, I seen at the some shorty sent me a video at the GYN where women could go and tighten up their pussy now. Like they got
surgery, but you gotta be a
That's
real
crazy to me because why is your pussy loose anyways? Wait, bitches are born like that?
I heard about y'all.
Are they born like that or does it get like that?
No, like a lot of female porn stars.
Actually, I heard the all right, maybe y'all can answer this. I don't know if y'all heard this. I heard the Latina mommies, use the vinegar in a bathtub.
I don't do nothing to my no.
Use Lemisol?
I never heard that.
Use Lemisol? You know what that is?
Yeah, I've heard it.
Okay, yeah, Lemisol is the truth.
That shit
it's
feels good
salt.
As fuck. It makes it coochie feel minty.
For a really long time, yeah. It's like a York peppermint patty.
But it's nothing going in here that's not supposed to be in here. Like
I don't know if I don't go down there and sniff it.
You don't go down and sniff it.
To sniff my own pussy? If I just washed it, if I just washed it, why would it have a smell?
Okay.
Listen, but you right though, because I've had sizes bigger than, the smaller ones, and they was not hitting. Like the size don't matter. You just gotta know what you're doing with it. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's big don't mean you know what you're doing with it. Like it doesn't feel good. That's it. And bitches be lying, talking about I want the biggest dick, and they can't even take that shit. So stop fucking lying, bitch.
That is true.
Stop lying. You just want to talk. Like
that's a fact. We got
that's it.
That's it for me.
All right. Well, I do got one more question.
Get to
real
the
quick.
bonus.
You got to pick one or the other, right? Would you rather be educated or attractive? Got to pick one or the other.
Educated, because being educated is attractive.
To who?
That's a good one.
To who? To who?
Let them finish. Go ahead.
To
What
me,
you wait.
I'll
What you picking?
I'll say educated because it is like an attractive thing to be educated. Why would I want to be
That
stupid?
sound like y'all getting educated guesses.
What you picking?
I say educated because looks fade. Knowledge is not gonna go nowhere. Once it's there, unless you get dementia. But if you are intelligent, you can actually build off of that. Whereas with looks, it's gonna fade. And what one person finds attractive, you could be gorgeous. One person, another motherfucker might think you look hideous.
No, right. Like, this is what I'm saying.
I'd rather
I
both.
feel educated.
But if I gotta choose,
Okay.
Because then
I'm
then
smart.
you get with a nigga and he gonna be like, bitch, you ain't nothing but pretty. You don't know shit.
pretty bitches get cheated on with boogables all the fucking time,
but
bro.
smart women be thinking they too smart for their man at the same time.
Nah, men
that's
think the
somebody
same thing
who's
for women
arrogant.
too, and the excuse is,
Yeah.
damn, I gotta teach you everything. Well then, oh fucking well. Like, teach me something. But my thing is, I'd rather be educated so we could both educate each other on things without making each other feel bad about it. And my looks is not,
You
come
can
on.
monetize your education.
My looks ain't doing nothing.
for a longer period of time. You can monetize your looks.
It's just like there's
Oh.
a bunch of like there's a
very
bunch
short
of pretty
career.
women
You're
out
right,
there.
you're
Like
right.
I'd rather
Men-
be educated than be pretty. Like there's a bunch of people out there that's good looking.
Where?
It's a lot of.
There's gonna always be somebody that
Motherfuckers
looks
be ugly.
better
Listen,
than me. That's
I know-
the truth.
I know
I'm
y'all
not gonna
cap.
be- I'm not
I
gonna
know
lie.
y'all cap because a lot of women spending their college tuition on BBLs. Like, you know what I'm saying?
My ass is real.
No, first of all, that's crazy. There's always gonna be somebody that looks better than me out there. So me looking my best, to me, I like the way I look. That's it. I'm gonna be educated, cause what the fuck, you can't. I want to be smart. I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody and all they got is my looks, and I don't got nothing in here. That's
Niggas
crazy.
say if you smart, you gonna get that BBL.
You could be pretty and your nigga will still fuck a
This
ugly
is what
bitch.
I'm
So, I mean,
saying,
looks
like-
really only get you us so far.
Yeah, nah, that's a
Personality will get you there. Looks and personality.
Yeah,
That'll
but
get-
some
that'll get you.
it's very rare you find both.
Yeah, sure.
Cause women can also make themselves look good, especially
How?
if they got money.
How?
I ain't gonna
Makeup
hold you.
and all
I'm
that shit. That's
front.
just being catfish.
Women look
Especially got
better
makeup.
with women look better without
No, but I'm
makeup.
saying if they wanted to make themselves look good, they can. If a nigga ugly, he just ugly.
Can you repeat that again? Because for some reason, when men say that, women don't.
Women
care,
look better
but-
without makeup, without weave, without wigs, without them stupid ass fucking lashes. Please, women look better in their
Looking like
natural state.
Batman.
Men prefer
Right.
women in their natural state.
Thank you.
Beauty is something that you cannot buy. It's not store
Right.
bought. Everybody is beautiful in their own
But
way.
there has been women that they took they make that they looked good, took their shit off. Let's keep it a buck and looked crazy. They did not look like the same person. So you shouldn't care about looks, girl, because if you're gonna transform yourself anyways, you'd rather be smart.
But
Yeah.
you want somebody to like you for you.
Yeah, I do, but bitches don't care. They feel like I
Yeah,
bought it.
y'all walking around
It's
like
mine.
Beauty and the Beast, and the female's the Beast with all that wig, eyelashes, lip.
Women will
Yeah.
wear
Crazy.
weave, but they will not fuck with a nigga that wear a toupee.
Yo,
The double standards.
and I really wouldn't though.
I wouldn't
'Cause
either.
I feel
but
like
see,
that's
I don't-
weird.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. All y'all proving on this episode that women are the toxic ones out here.
How? I'm
How we
toxic.
toxic?
No, I'm saying the consensus, like everything
women
we
you
bringing
talking
up. Everything we brought up, you know what I'm saying? You said they ain't shit. They out here cheating.
They win
It's
chicken niggas.
I feel like when it comes to men, finding a good woman is rare, and finding a good man, I feel like, is rare. And the fucked up part is, usually good people have a difficulty finding each other, and they usually get used and shitted on.
I feel
Right.
like I'm
I feel
biased,
like
but
they
I
just
feel
fuck
like
it up
it
with the
is
first one.
easier for a woman to find a good man than a man to find a good
The man
woman.
is faithful. I mean, when I say good, I mean he's faithful.
He's out here.
It's easier for a woman to find a good man.
I feel like both
Because
men
I
and
feel
women
like
are just-
nowadays there's more good men out there
yeah.
than
Yeah, I was thinking about it the other way.
If you mean from the standpoint of being faithful, then I give you that because women are cheating more than men. Because to me,
one of them.
if you're not faithful, in my book, you're not a good man.
niggas is
Period.
coming home to their wives and they not even cooking a meal while they eating.
Why you married a bitch?
Cause she told
Right,
me,
exactly.
yo, I'm gonna cook and clean for you when you put this ring on me, and then they put the ring on me, and then they don't.
No,
If
not
she-
every
if she-
girl
if
is gonna
she-
say
listen,
that.
If she wasn't doing it beforehand, right? Because it's like when you go for a job interview, you put your best foot forward. You want to prove yourself first so that you could get the job. If you're not gonna cook and clean for the nigga, Why should he marry you? You
Nah,
niggas are settling. Y'all don't have no standards. Y'all are marrying women who don't have the qualities that y'all want, thinking that the ring is gonna change it. It's not the same way a woman will marry a nigga that cheats. Girl, he was fucking other bitches before you. The ring is not gonna make him be faithful.
Right, exactly.
I do believe people can change.
Same
They can.
thing.
You need to do that before marriage, though.
But
Yeah.
I don't believe that a ring is gonna change.
It's
that
not.
person.
Yeah.
Right.
No, ring is not going to change
not.
it.
And it's the same way y'all be saying that us girls need to see the red flags as soon as they fucking jump at us. Y'all need to see the same thing. If I ain't cooking and cleaning and you coming home hungry every night, what makes you think you gonna propose to me and I'm gonna be like, yeah, let me go to the kitchen? Like,
Offer
no.
to feed niggas some pussy. Like,
A lot-
no. Give me something else.
From
Back
what
down.
I've seen,
You hungry?
from what I've seen, I see a lot of niggas that they don't want a good woman until they get their heart broken by a hoe. I've seen it. The good girl is corny. She corny to you until that fucking bartender stripping ass bitch. Now she got you crying and you listening to One Wish by
In
Ray J.
retrospect, the same
Now
shit
you
happened.
want to go back to the bitch with the glasses,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout
Right.
out
That's
to
the
Shorty
same.
with glasses. They
That's
look
the same
beautiful. I
thing.
love
Women,
women with
they
glasses.
go
No,
through.
it is absolutely
They go through
true,
the
but
fuck
it's
boys,
true.
and then
It's true.
and
Women
then,
don't want a
Russell
good.
Wilson. Hey, how are you?
You know,
Yeah, women don't want a good woman till they get knocked up by a fucking bozo. That's absolutely true, but it does go both ways.
But y'all take 50 bozo. It only take one hurt for us.
That's
No,
a fact.
no, no, but you
That's
know what
a
it
fact.
is?
Bozo number 59.
That's a fact. That's a
It's
fact.
about comfortability. If a woman and a man is comfortable with the same type of person and they keep going after them same people and they're like, fuck them. You never even tried the other one.
Yeah.
You never even tried the other option. Like, you just comfortable with the same
Some
bitch.
people don't want what's best.
Listen,
for
we
them.
Right.
we gotta get up out of here, but we do
Yeah.
appreciate y'all for pulling up and let them know where they can follow you at.
Jadior __ on Instagram.
Follow me on Instagram at I am Jylene. If you eat perks so fast, you already know.
AOLs AYOEL 4 Z's.
Yo, perks off ass is crazy.
Yo,
Like, yo,
hit
that's-
that like button, subscribe, man.
Make sure y'all cop the merch.
Okay,
you know what I'm
cop the
saying?
merch. God did.
Like,
You know what
I'm
I mean?
crying.
God
God
did.
did.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, God in heaven with a Daily Wrap-Up shoot.